Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tata Fox and this is the Tata Fox Express train. Darling. So guys, I do have makeup on. As you can tell, I just got some foundation. I don't have brows. So I decided to do a redo, an updated version of my eyebrow routine. I've got two routines, so I'm going to show you guys on the one eye the Slay Queen Instagram eyebrow, and on the other eye the easy to go natural feathered eyebrow. So this side is going to be Instagram, this side is going to be everyday, day to day. I decided to redo my eyebrow routine, I decided to update my eyebrow routine because I just felt like since the day that I started doing YouTube, I've just kind of assumed that people should know how to do your eyebrows by now. There's so many tutorials out there everywhere you look. I mean, Tandigama recently did an eyebrow routine, and that's her specific one. Who else redid an eyebrow routine? Makeup Shayla also redid her eyebrow routine. A lot of people are redoing their eyebrow routines, and I think it's because we see a lot of girls out there sleeping on their eyebrows. So let's get into it. So I use two products. I use two staples. I either use a Benefit eyebrow pencil, or I use the Maybelline brow Saturn, right? And this is it's like a pencil, right? This is it. Okay, so this is a Maybelline brow station, and then the other go-to that I use is the Nars Dip Brow Pomade. So if I'm not using this and I'm not using this, I am using Benefit. Okay. Before I even touch my eyebrows, I go in with the Milani Brow Shaping Clear Gel. I do this on all the brows. I never not use this. So the first step for me personally, let me bring you in a little closer, darling. Okay. So I use the Milani Brow Setting Gel, and I go in and I set my eyebrows. For the natural side, I push the eyebrows up. And I'm just going to do the other side as well. This one, with the Instagram one, I actually just push them at an angle going a bit backwards. The front one's up, but then the rest going a bit backwards. This side, everything needs to stand up to attention. Let's wait for them to dry. So what I'm going to start with is the natural side. I've already brushed my eyebrows up, so I don't need to rebrush them again. Now I've set them. I'm then going to take my Nars Dip Brow, and I'm going to take a slanted angled brush, and then I'm going to go in and I'm going to start doing fine strokes that mimic the brows. I am trying to fill in and create a feathered look, so I'm going to show you guys how I do that. There's one line. Can you see the lines coming together? Even when I go to the tail end of the eyebrow, I'm still doing strokes. And if you don't know what strokes are, ask your man. Okay. Remember, right, when you're doing eyebrows, is that the end of your eyebrow needs to end. You take what, like a pencil or the brush you're using, and the nose, and the eye fall in line like that. That's where your eyebrows are meant to end. Mine are a little short, so I will fill them in stroke wise, going to where they need to go. Okay? That's where the highest point of your arch should be. So if you're looking dead on, when your eyes are looking straight at you, this is the highest point of your arch. It shouldn't be down here, it shouldn't be up here, it should be round about over there. That should be where the highest point of your eyebrows arch. If you don't have eyebrows that arch naturally, don't force it. Just do what your eyebrows do naturally. Remember, this is a natural eyebrow look. So for natural eyebrows, I don't conceal the top, I only conceal the bottom. So then I'm going to take my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Warm Honey, And I'm just going to do underneath. I'm not going to be like too hectic. I'm just going to go in underneath. Because I did strokes, they're not even. So sometimes you can see some strokes are longer than other strokes. So that's what we're going to clear up. I'm going to go in then. And I'm going to conceal under that eyebrow. Okay? And then obviously, if you're putting on eyeshadow, you're going to bring it down. Okay, so what I usually do is that sometimes you get halo eyebrows, which I've explained before, if you guys have watched some of my previous videos. If you want to avoid getting halo eyebrows, so like the thin line of concealer, I usually go for the foundation brush, a thin one, a flat one, so I flatten it out with my fingers and I try and get as close to the brow as I can and pull that concealer down. You can, if you want, then go in with a blender, beauty blender, and just blend that. Make it quicker, the blending process quicker. There is still a bit of a halo brow, but I'll show you another trick that I do because I didn't get in close enough. So then what I'll do then sometimes is I'll find a brush that's like this small little brush. It's got a pointed tip, so it's obviously thinner the closer to the end that you get. And I start to try and blend that halo eyebrow out. Okay, so that for me is one eyebrow done. That's not difficult, right guys? That was pretty simple. So then I would take a bit of my global glow highlighter that's from MAC, and I would use a very thin brush, and then I would highlight just under the brows. Okay, that's one eyebrow done. Look at the difference in eyebrows. They are worlds apart. So next I'm going to show you guys what I do when I'm using a pencil. When I'm using a pencil, I can do the same principle. The only thing is sometimes if your pencil's not sharp, you can't get clean strokes, and that's why it's difficult to make, for me, a more natural eyebrow unless you're using the MAC spiked, which is very thin and you can, you know, angle it so that it gives you strokes. Otherwise, when I'm doing Instagram eyebrows, I build a tail at the back, right? Build an arch at the top. Okay. And begin to start to draw in the eyebrow. I then begin to fill it in, also using strokes, but obviously these strokes are not going to be visible because the pencil that I'm using is not sharp. Basically, that is the outline of the eyebrow that you're going to have when you are doing an Instagram eyebrow. Okay, this is not the end product. Then I take a spoolie and I brush some product through the hairs so that it's evenly dispensed throughout the hairs. The most important thing with Instagram eyebrows is actually the concealing. Concealing an Instagram eyebrow is important because that gives you the shape that you want, okay? If you don't conceal an Instagram eyebrow, it's gonna look bushy like this. This is basically you just coloring in. Then when you conceal, you're cleaning it off. You're now making it almost the shape you want it to be, or you want to perfect the shape you want it to be. So then I go in and I conceal the bottom. And I conceal the top. So when I conceal the top, I don't start concealing from the first brows. I actually start a few inches back. So do you see the definite difference between the two eyebrows? There's a definite difference, right? This one is more feathered, more natural. This eyebrow, on the other hand, is more colored in. It is thick. It is a definite eyebrow. I'm going to go back with that foundation brush and I'm going to blend this in. When I'm concealing the top eyebrow, I actually touch it and then pull it up. Touch it and then pull it up and out. So in and out. So basically I'm trying to drag the concealer away from the eyebrow. So I'll go back with my blender. I do the same thing with the brush, little brush. Okay guys, so then like I said, I take a bit of this and I go into my eyebrows with the Global Glow and I highlight under the arch. Okay, what you can do if you're somebody who likes to reset your eyebrows is you can go back in with the setting gel, if I can get any out, and you brush your eyebrows up again. So guys, these are the two types of eyebrows that you can get. Like I said, this side is the harder lined, more perfectly drawn on eyebrows that you find all over, right? That is a shape that is, you know what, to be honest, this shape is also easy to do because you just color in and then you conceal all the mistakes out. Whereas this side is the more natural side. This is the side I'm more drawn to lately, but it's completely up to you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me update my eyebrow routine. I've got no lashes on. I had no business to putting lashes on today. Okay, I was not gonna wear lashes today. I'm wearing my natural lashes. Bold. Thanks so much for watching, guys. You guys are thebomb.com. I will see you guys on Friday for Us Mrs. Fox. Take care. One love. See you guys Friday. Bomb.com.